What if I told you that right now, at this exact moment, you're not just reading this sentence, you're also being born. You're celebrating your 50th birthday. You're taking your last breath, all simultaneously, all equally real. Your past isn't behind you. Your future isn't ahead of you. They're both happening right now, frozen in the fabric of space-time like insects trapped in amber. Sounds like complete nonsense, right? Like some philosophical mind game with no connection to reality. Here's the disturbing part. According to Einstein's equations, according to our best understanding of how the universe actually works, this might be true. The future you think hasn't happened yet. It may have already occurred. Your death? It's happening as you watch this. Your childhood, still playing out somewhere in the universe. And the craziest part, physics has rock-solid reasons for saying so. Welcome to the paradox of time, where everything you think you know about past, present, and future might be completely, utterly wrong. Think of time like a flipbook animation. Each page is a frozen snapshot. You, reading this, a supernova exploding, your grandmother's wedding. As you flip through, the pictures change, creating the illusion of time flowing forward. In this view, only the current page matters. The present is the only slice of reality that exists. The pages behind you? Gone. The pages ahead? Still blank. This is presentism, and it perfectly matches how you experience life. You can't touch yesterday, you can't see tomorrow. Only now is real. But here's where reality gets weird. What if that flipbook is already complete? What if every page, from the Big Bang to the heat death of the universe, already exists? Stack all those pages together into a solid block. This is the block universe. Every moment that ever existed or ever will exist is equally real. Your first kiss, this exact second, your death, they're just different locations in the block, like different cities on a map. New York doesn't stop existing when you're in Los Angeles, right? Maybe the past doesn't disappear when you're in the present. Maybe the future is already there. Einstein's relativity gives us concrete reasons to take this seriously. Relativity tells us that time and space aren't separate. They're woven together into space-time. When you move through space, you're also moving through time, and different observers moving at different speeds will disagree about what's happening now. Here's how bizarre this gets. Imagine 3 aliens on spaceships, each one million light years from Earth. The first alien hovers perfectly still relative to you. You both share the same now. You agree on what's happening in the present. The second alien zooms away from Earth at 30 kilometers per second. Because this alien moves through space-time differently, their now is shifted. From their perspective, it's 1924 on Earth. They'd see our great-grandparents discovering galaxies beyond the Milky Way. The third alien flies toward Earth, also at 30 kilometers per second, but opposite direction. For this alien, Earth's now is 2124. They're watching your great-grandchildren building cities on Mars. So, which alien is right? They all are. This is cosmic democracy. Every observer's perspective is equally valid. There's no universal clock in the sky. If the second alien experiences 1924 as now, then 1924 must be real right now. If the third experiences 2124 as now, then 2124 is also real right now. But if past and future are real right now, then all moments must exist simultaneously. Your birth, this moment, and your death are all happening now, just in different reference frames. There's a galaxy beyond our observable universe we'll never see. But even though it's impossible to access, that galaxy exists. The future might be the same. Just because you can't visit it doesn't mean it isn't already there, already written. But if that's true, we have a problem. If the future already exists, if every moment is already laid out, then nothing you do matters. Your choices are an illusion. When you decided to watch this video, That wasn't a decision. It was predetermined at the Big Bang. Think about your most important decision. If the block universe is real, you never made that choice. You just discovered it, like reading a book already written. This is determinism. If the future is set in stone, you're not free. You're a passenger watching events unfold, with the false impression that you're steering. But before you despair, quantum mechanics throws a wrench into this picture. At the quantum level, reality is fundamentally uncertain. Take a radioactive atom. Scientists can tell you the probability it will decay in the next hour, but no one can tell you exactly when. According to quantum mechanics, there's no information to find. The decay is truly fundamentally random, and quantum events have real consequences. Imagine that atom near a developing embryo. It decays randomly, causes a mutation, and millions of years later leads to a new species, a bizarre duck-billed mammal. But if it decayed one day later, that species never evolves. The entire future would be different. If the future is truly uncertain, it can't already exist like the past does. But this creates a new problem. If the future doesn't exist yet, when does it become real? Is there a moment when possibilities crystallize into reality? Is that moment now? But relativity says there's no universal now. Here's a potential solution. For you as an individual, now isn't ambiguous. You're alive now, after your birth and before your death. Your personal timeline is well ordered. The same is true for every atom, every observer. What if we build the universe's now from all these individual timelines? Imagine the block universe as a growing block. The bottom is the past, fixed and unchangeable. But the top surface is bumpy and irregular, made of countless individual nows from every observer, and the surface moves upward. As quantum uncertainties resolve, as atoms decay, as you make choices, new moments crystallize into reality. The block is growing. The future isn't written. It's being written right now. In this view, you get both worlds. Relativity is satisfied because every observer's now is valid. Quantum mechanics is satisfied because the future remains open and you keep your free will. Your choices might actually matter. So where does this leave us? We started with presentism. Only now is real. Then relativity suggested all moments exist simultaneously in a frozen block. But quantum mechanics suggested the future might be genuinely open. And we ended with a growing block universe where the past is fixed, the present is countless nows, and the future is being written. But here's the truth. Nobody knows which picture is correct. Some scientists think now only makes sense locally. Others argue time itself is an illusion. Some propose time emerges from a deeper reality, like temperature from molecular motion. Despite centuries of physics, we still don't fully understand time. We live in it, measure it with incredible precision, but we don't know what it is. Is the past still real somewhere? Are dinosaurs still living in a different slice of space-time? Is your future self already there? Or is the future a blank page full of infinite possibilities? Do you have free will? Or are you following instructions from the Big Bang? These aren't abstract questions. They touch on what it means to be human. The paradox of time challenges our most basic intuitions. We feel the present is special, but physics suggests this might be an illusion. Time is far stranger than it appears. It's woven into space, relative to observers, possibly emergent from quantum processes we don't understand. So, did the future already happen? Is your entire life existing in a timeless block? Or is the future being created right now? The paradox remains unsolved. The nature of time remains one of physics' deepest mysteries. One thing is certain, though, you're running out of time to catch that bus.